Hey guys, so it's Thursday. At the end of last week's vlog, I left you with my weight loss. I lost £2 last week, so Thursday then becomes like the first day of your new week. So tonight we've been out all day pretty much. So we went out this morning, went to Weight Watchers, and then met up with my mum and went to Starbucks, and I had a porridge, and I had the porridge made with soya milk because it meant that it was lower point. It meant that it was lower points than if it was made with skimmed milk, because with soya milk there is no lactose in it, which makes it lower in smart points. So tonight myself and Holly are having the same dish, but I'm making mine slightly different. So we're both having 50 grams of pasta each, because she predominantly eats a pasta with just a sauce, and then I have the pasta as like a bulking agent to lots of vegetables and stuff, which she does try, but she doesn't eat a lot of. So Holly's having 50 grams of pasta with a carbonara sauce on top, and then I'm having my like Weight Watchers version of that. So 50 grams of pasta with which is 5 smart points, 2 bacon medallions. And bacon medallions, if you don't know what bacon medallions are, I'm pretty sure that you do, it's just basically bits of bacon without the tail, which has all the fatty bits, so they're just like the round bits of bacon. So you can have 2 of those for 1 smart point, which I only just found out just now, and I was like, that can't be right. So I've typed it into my calculator, I've typed it into the app, and then I like questioned a few other people as well, and they said, yeah, you can have 2 bacon medallions for 1 smart point, which I just think is absolutely incredible. Then I've also chopped up some mushrooms, and what else is in there, and some onions. So sorry about the state on like my kitchen in the background. I didn't do the washing up last night, so that's why it looks a state. But anyway, so then I'm having those vegetables, which are all 0 smart points, the bacon, which is 1 smart point, the pasta, which is 5 smart points, and then I will put in 100 grams of my trusty fat-free natural yogurt, which will go as like the carbonara sauce as such, and that will be 2 smart points. So I'm having pasta carbonara for 8 smart points, which I think is absolutely incredible. Whereas if I was having it with this sauce, I dread to think what it would be like, and I'm pretty sure mine's going to taste much nicer. Hey guys, so I've completely forgotten to tell you what my non-edible treat was to myself for losing £2. I think I mentioned before that every time I lose a pound, I'm going to treat myself to £1 worth of a non-edible treat. So I like makeup. So last week I bought makeup. I lost £3, so I bought £3 worth of makeup. This week I've lost £2, so I bought myself £2 worth of makeup. So today I chose this Miss Sporty eyeshadow. I won't go into too much detail about it. I'll leave that for purely for like my makeup videos that I do. But yeah, I think it's important to celebrate the small losses as well as the big losses, and it helps to keep you going, gives you motivation. But making these weight loss diary vlogs are actually giving me a lot of motivation. I just don't want them to become like too samey for you. Hey guys, so I'm not long back from an evening out with my girlfriends. We went to like a pub or like a bar where they sold burgers for £1, which was interesting. So how I decided that I would point that on Weight Watchers is to type into my app on my phone burger, and then find like one of the most highest pointed burgers on there, which was like 17 smart points for a Big Mac burger. And I think a Big Mac burger has got like a bun, and then a burger and some sauce, and then another layer of bun, and then another burger, and then another layer of bun with quite a lot of sauce in between. So that would be like 17 points for that. But the burger that I had in this bar was just literally 1 bun. There wasn't like a middle bit of bun, and it was just 1 burger as well with salad. So there's no way on earth that that could have possibly been 17 points. I really, really doubt it, and I'd be shocked if it was. But so hopefully I've like overpointed for that. so fingers crossed. And then to try and combat this as well, just in case like the points haven't worked out, I went for a 4 mile walk today with Holly. So that was really nice, which I try and get out for a walk anyway once a week, but I made sure I did a little bit further distance today, and I was walking at a reasonably fast rate, and there was a section where I decided to have a little jog as well, which was good. So I felt like I've done over an hour. I did about an hour and 5 minutes of exercise solid. I didn't stop once, so a nice 4 mile walk to help combat the burger situation this evening. Hey guys, so I've come to the end of my weekend. It's been a very successful weekend for me, actually. I work on a Saturday for 5 hours, so I don't really get a lunch break, which is fine because it kind of like steers me clear of all the food. So then I came home and like I had like a late lunch then, like a 3 point lunch, because I was going to my friend's house in the evening, and she's a Weight Watcher as well. We've known each other now for 3 years. Her name is Lauren, and she's just like really good, and like we Snapchat each other every single day with our meals and stuff to sort of like give each other inspiration and spur each other on and stuff like that. But yeah, she made like a curry from I think it was from the Hairy Bikers recipe book, the Hairy Bikers dieting recipe book, and she'd like pointed it all out, and it worked out to be 11 points for the whole curry. So we had rice, curry made with chicken, and a naan bread as well. So that was just incredible, really, really nice. And then I had some like points left over for some like Weight Watcher chocolate bars afterwards then. So that was just a lovely evening. So that was yesterday. And then today, I have been, what have I done? I had my breakfast, but then I didn't really have lunch because I went for a run around lunchtime. So I didn't want to eat before going for a run, and I didn't eat after coming back from a run because I was really, really pushed for time. It wasn't like intended that I wasn't going to eat lunch because I shall show you what I've been making. This cottage pie recipe that I said I was going to make from the Eat booklets that you get when you join up, and it's really, really nice. So I've just written like a few notes on the top of how I would tweak it for like next time that I would use that recipe, but I probably won't use it for a while yet because I want to try all the other recipes that I've got. I want to try the curried parsnip soup, that just sounds incredible. I have my first cooking injury, well not my first cooking injury, but since I've been like cooking properly again for the last couple of weeks, which is a bit annoying, but hey. So yeah, I haven't been tempted to like fall off the bandwagon at all this weekend, which is good. So I'm back in work tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then before you know it, it's weigh day again. So fingers crossed for a loss. I wouldn't say I'm not feeling confident, but I don't feel like I've lost anything so far this week. But I usually feel that around this sort of time, and then it's surprising how the scales can change within like a couple of days. So just going to keep plodding away. But anyway, see you soon, guys. Bye. I feel like every time I vlog, I'm always in my pajamas, which, you know, I normally vlog at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, I'm in my pajamas. The first thing I do when I come home from work is get those clothes off and get my pajamas on, because it is freezing outside tonight. It's like gonna be -1 tonight apparently, so hang in. So yeah, it's Tuesday evening, which means I've got my food shop tomorrow, which is exciting. So I've just been going through like my recipe books again. I'm looking for mainly like chicken recipes this week because I've got some like chicken in my freezer that's been sitting there for a while. So I feel like I need to like push that out a bit more. You have to excuse all of my horrible skin I've just been picking. Never mind. But yeah, I did get round to making this lovely curried parsnip soup, and it was really, really nice. And again, I've just written some notes on the recipe for me to tweak it for next time. I think I'd like put less vegetable stock in, so I make the soup a bit thicker because I like a bit of a thicker soup. But yeah, all's well so far. unfortunately, like, I do tend to like weigh myself on my own weighing scales in the house, and like they're saying that I've put on a pound, which is not cool because I haven't even used anywhere near hardly any of my weeklies at all. My weekly points, I've only used maybe about 5 in total, so which is fairly annoying. But we'll see. I mean, it could be the scales are in a really cold bathroom, so that could be affecting the battery. B, the battery could be low, or C, the scales are not really as accurate or anywhere near as accurate as the ones that I have in Weight Watchers. So maybe I should just stop weighing on them because it's becoming a bit obsessive. But I can't see why I would gain weight if I've been following the plan, and it's never happened to me before. So fingers crossed, here's hoping. So I've just got to get through tomorrow, and then we are on Thursday morning again before we know it, and then I can weigh. Yay, exciting times. So anyway, I probably won't vlog tomorrow unless I pick up anything exciting from Lidl's. I'm going to Lidl's tomorrow. Yeah. So we shall see. We shall see. See you later. Bye. Hey guys, so I've just been to Weight Watchers this morning and I've gained 1.5 pounds, which I am absolutely devastated about. I'm cross about, confused about, because I've followed the plan. Well, I think I followed the plan down to the absolute T, to the point where I've even got 22 weekly points left over. I just don't know what's happened. I mean, the only thing I can think of, there's a few things I can think of, which I think could have contributed towards this. One is that I did more exercise than normal last week. So I did a 4-mile walk, which is a bit longer than what I would normally walk with Holly. And then I did like a 2.5-mile run. So I think the possibility, maybe I've gained a little bit of muscle, but negligible, I think, to make a 1.5 pounds difference. I'm also like skipping lunch, but not skipping it as in I don't want to have lunch or anything. I work from 8:30 until 1:30 without a lunch break because that's only 5 hours and you're not entitled to a lunch break. And then after work, I don't really want to go to the staff room and then have lunch and then go home. I'm popping into town to pick up a few bits and bobs, then going to pick up Holly, then I'm coming home, and then that's say about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then I'm thinking, well, there's no point in having lunch if I'm going to be starting to cook dinner at 5 o'clock, so I'm having my dinner about 5:30 then. So then obviously I've got lots of daily points left over for the day, and then I'm just having like snacks. I'm using them on like a hot chocolate, those Weight Watcher moments, the little small chocolate bar things, and some like sweet popcorn or some like fruit and yogurt and stuff like that. And sometimes I'm not using my full daily allowance, so I think that could be another contribution towards it as well. So I'm still sticking to my weekly budget, but like I'm not having a lunch. I'm having like a big dinner followed by lots of like sweet snacks. So in theory, you know, the plan should still work with regards to that because you can eat anything you want, but like obviously it's not working for me at the moment. So this week I'm gonna like try and focus on having a lunch. I'm gonna stay behind, like when I actually finish my shift, I'm gonna go to like the staff room as such and then go and sit down and eat my lunch. And then after, I'm going to try and push back dinners so they're maybe like half an hour to an hour later. And then after that, I'm just going to stick to my fruit and yogurt and then not a lot else. And then maybe try and start going to bed a bit earlier in the night so I'm not feeling like the need to like still be eating at 10 o'clock in the night. So, but yeah, and also the third and final factor, this might be like TMI. I feel like I've not been going to the toilet as regularly as what I am used to, as in like a number 2. So I think all of these are going to have probably have a negative effect on weight loss and in my case resulting in a weight gain, which is a bit annoying because this weekend I have got my friend's baby shower, and she's going to be having an afternoon tea, which is going to consist of lots of different types of sandwiches, probably on white bread with fillings that I would never normally have, like cheese and, you know, full fat mayonnaise and stuff like that. I have to excuse my dodgy lipstick. And there's going to be like scone, clotted cream and jam, cakes and stuff like that. So that's unavoidable. I'm going to have that and enjoy it. I'm not going to be like, oh no, I can't come because I've gained weight, or sit there and like eat only half of what I've paid for just because I've gained weight this week. I mean, that's unrealistic. That's not real life. That's like, I'm like making myself suffer just because I've had a little blip on the radar. But hopefully this week I can sort of like, you know, dust myself off and stand back up. But what I am going to be doing is screenshotting all of my every single day that I've pointed, which I pointed everything last week, apart from stuff that's like 0 points. I don't bother pointing that. And I'm going to send those to my Weight Watchers leader, and she's going to have she's going to analyse them and stuff like that. And hopefully she can come up with like maybe a plan of action, but she'll probably just confirm what I have just basically said to you guys. Like, I could feel it throughout half the week. I think I mentioned earlier in this vlog, I said I don't feel confident with what my scales are saying in the bathroom. So I could just feel it. I didn't feel like I'd lost any weight, but I am gutted. Let's put it that way. And it is sort of like, you think, oh great, why did I even bother? But like, you've got to think all of that healthy food that I've eaten in the meantime. You know, I've been putting really healthy food into my body. I haven't been eating crap food, you know. So there we are. What else can I do? So rant over, and let's start a fresh new week and see how we go from here on in. So yep, see you all next week. Bye.